What's up, YouTube? It's NG, the Neon X, and I'm back. Today, I'd like to go over a few positive perks I found while testing out the Apple iPad Pro and its new Magic Keyboard. I went over some of the aspects I didn't like too much in a recent video, but I'm all about the pros and the cons. You need to find that balance with the device you are using to properly make use of it. So, to go along with the cons, here are some of the pros, some of the reasons why I do really enjoy using this device. Now, first and foremost, it is the trackpad. Now, this thing, let me just get in here. I've never had any other Apple device, no MacBook Airs or MacBook Pros or whatever their other computing devices are called. So I don't really know how their keyboards have felt. I've heard that they changed from butterfly keyboards to mechanical or whatever had happened before. But I never physically witnessed or was able to take part in any of that. I'm mainly a PC guy. But using this keyboard here, I have to say it is extremely comfortable. I don't know what it is exactly that makes it so different from other keyboards that I use, but I have to say the typing experience on this is almost, for lack of a better term, magical. I think the term is the travel when you press the key from when you hit it to when it hits the bottom of the casing. It's not that much there. It's just enough that you don't feel like you are pushing on the key for too long before the input is on the screen. It just works out really well. And the mouse pad, I love this momentum that it has when you flick your finger on the pad. When you flick it and you release, the cursor keeps going according to the momentum of the flick itself. I know that's not unique to the Magic Keyboard per se, but being that it's the first Apple keyboard of its kind that I've used, it's unique to me, and I do like that feature of it. The whole combination just works so well, because I like being able to just go straight to where I am going without having to lift my finger off of the admittedly tiny trackpad. But as small as it is, the way they have, I don't know what the term is, the way they have done the ratio of finger movement to screen movement, just a beautiful thing. You can get all over this screen very easily without having to ever move your finger from the pad. It's quick, it's easy. The way the mouse transforms when you go over different aspects that you can interact with to give you a little visual cue that there is something you can do there. I mean, it really works. I like that. And again, I haven't used any other Apple keypads or mouse pads to do any kind of direct comparison. Maybe this is how most of them feel. But if that's the case, their keyboards are amazing. It literally just feels way more intuitive with the keys and the depth and the trackpad and the placement. Yes, it's missing its function keys up here, where, if you're, again, like me, you're used to having your volume controls, your escape button, your print screen, and stuff along those lines. They're just not there. But a lot of them, can be mapped to your up to your buttons. And if you just bring the mouse cursor to the top, you do get a nice little control center without having to actually touch your screen. And a lot of those buttons that you would want in your function keys can be found in those little areas. Another thing that I like is the backlit keyboard. Now this isn't new any at all, but with a lot of them you have to physically turn it on. With this one, the keys turn on according to the ambient light sensor in the iPad. So when it detects it's getting dark or whatever the case it might be, it just turns on the lights. And I mean, it's simple. It's not rocket science. It's dark. You need to see your keys, and it does it for you. You know, it's that. I guess it's that simplicity Apple is known for, making things just so easy and convenient for the user that they don't even think about it. And that there is one of those. I like that aspect. With the other keyboard, yes, you have to turn it on and off, but at least you do have control over it being on and off and how bright and all of that. This one, like I said, it adjusts according to the darkness, and truth be told, what it adjusts to might be a bit too bright for some in whatever lighting situation you're in. So aside from the actual typing on the keyboard and the feeling that gives, and the mouse itself, the case itself, as I've come to understand as I've used it, has a few pretty good points as well. First off, it has this very professional look when you close the case up. It's a very professional, very business-esque look when this thing is closed. No other case that I've seen for the iPad before or since this one has come out gives this svelte look. It's very professional, very slim. I like that. It's slim, it's sleek, and like I said, with a little extra, you will be protected. So far, no other case company can offer this type of look that this thing can provide. So that's another thing that I have come to like. Another aspect that I got from a YouTube video that I saw that I never actually thought about it like that is this little port here. Yes, when I first got it, I thought it was a data port. I tried to connect my phone to get the pictures out, and nothing worked. And I learned that it was only for power. I was like, well, I have a charging port. Why do I really need two? But this guy on YouTube helped me see from a different perspective. And he helped me see that it's more of a wireless charging case. If you were to take this out and you're out and about, you've done, I know you've gone out to lunch, you've gone out for a trip, you've some doodling, some memos, whatever the case might be, and you're back in the office or at home, and you might be heading out soon enough. You just pop this on, and you start to charge, and it gets a quick boost, and you have more power than when you're ready to leave than when you first put it on. It's a neat way to think about the whole keyboard case. It offers a wireless charging solution for the iPad Pro, and I like that. And that's one more thing that it's a pro and a con with the iPad. It forces you to rethink how things work. One of the constant complaints with the iPad is it makes you do things according to the iPad instead of the iPad doing things according to you. But that does go both ways, at least in this case. And in this case, it's not really a negative. So I like that aspect as well. The weight. People say it's heavy, but that weight feels quality. you know, as you hold it in your hand, you feel like you have made an investment in a quality device. The whole setup is not for the faint of heart when it comes to one's finances, especially now. But if you were to, or are to get one of these, you will not be disappointed. Again, I'm not a big user of Apple products, so I don't know if this is how most of them feel with their Apple devices. But this one, this combination, not really so much with the Apple Pencil, that's all other thing. But this combination here really makes you feel like you didn't particularly waste your hard-earned cash on this configuration, because for what it's made for, it does do the job very well. It's a keyboard that is made to look sleek and to semi-protect your device and give you a really great typing experience. And it does that. I mean, not only does it do that, but the form factor itself lends itself to a very unique futuristic look that I also like. Another aspect I like of the Magic Keyboard case is the function of how it goes from case to keyboard. With other keyboard cases that I've seen, and the other one that I have, when you open the case, the keyboard flaps around. There's multiple folds and bifolds and trifolds that need to be positioned into place before you can actually make use of the keyboard case and in whatever function you need it to be in. True, this one only has one formation, an office desktop-like formation. But just the fact that to go from svelte case to workflow is a quick and easy pull down. I can see the value in that. I can go from pulling it out of my bag to typing in a second. It just works really well. And it's another aspect that I have grown to love about the Magic Keyboard case. It took me a while to see that, as you know, I have my biases and such, but after somewhat extensive use of the device, you know, seeing how it fits into my workflow, I have to say I do like what they have done. I'm NG, the Neon X, and the Apple iPad Pro and Magic Keyboard. This is what I'm into.